Hi, it's Azula from the Hummingbird Coven. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, thank you always for tuning in. On this channel, if you're new, I like to offer spiritual guidance in love, career, health, and business. Mainly, I kind of look at just overall weekly messages in regards to the new and the full moons, as well as any like solar eclipses that we have or any kind of events like that we have, spring equinox, autumn equinox, things like that. I kind of look at the energy around that time and see what's going on. I receive messages from spirit. I work with astrology, numerology, obviously oracle and tarot, but mainly my intuition. I allow spirit to kind of channel through me, and that's how I give my messages. With that being said, what else do I want to touch on? Oh yes, I'm also in a collaboration with my sister site over at the Heavenly Crop. I have her link posted down below. Essentially, she creates and has kind of home body, natural body things, products, beauty products, black soap, shea butter. I've said this before, but I'll have her link posted down below so you can see her natural kind of beauty products, and we've collaborated, and hopefully we will have more collaborations. We made an intention oil together, an abundance elixir, and self-love oil, which I'm pretty sure you can also check that out over on her Instagram. Again, I'll have posted down below. Other than that, if you're interested in me, if you like my vibes, if you like my messages, and you want to see more of me, you can follow me over at Restoring Balance, or Azula Restoring Balance 96 on, that's my other YouTube channel. I'll have my other channel, I think I have it posted, but I also have my Instagram posted below. But you can follow me there. I'm kind of documenting an album that I'm working on. And we'll be working on, definitely I have no choice now but to actually dive into it. So I post my music and my spoken word. I'm also a writer. So I'll have my spoken word there as well. And I'll probably also do some covers and other things like that. I'm just kind of documenting my journey for myself, but it's also, I would love to share it with, obviously I'm sharing my music with the world eventually is the goal. So I would love to share it with you now. So if you're interested, you can follow me over there. Other than that, I think that's everything I need to say. So grab your notebooks, grab your tea, grab your blanket, get comfortable, and prepare for this reading. So before we begin, I'd like to just start off with a prayer. So I'd like to call in the energy of our collective consciousness, that which has brought us here in this moment. I always put the intention that whoever receives this message is meant to receive it when they do, in divine timing, and in a space, in a mental space, an emotional space where they are open to receive the message and the guidance that Spirit has for me to channel today. And as I say that, there's a little squirrel, beside me on my roof. But yes, we were brought here for a moment. We were brought here to receive this message exactly when we are meant to. We thank Spirit for bringing us here in this moment to receive this guidance that will continue to move us through our divine union. This is your Twin Flame Tuesday reading. We're going to see the overall energies that we are working with. So we thank Spirit for bringing us here in this moment, whoever you call upon. But your highest potential, your own consciousness has brought you here for a reason. You are a creator within yourself, and you create your connection as well. You co-create with your divine union and divine connection. So we thank our own consciousness. We also thank our ancestors, those who came before us, for again bringing us here in this space, in this moment, but also for the messages that they are going to share with us, that are hidden in these cards and in these messages that I have pulled today. We thank them again for everything that they do for us, for all the guidance, for all the wisdom, for all the protection, for bringing us together in the first place, for guiding us to one another, especially past lives. We greet you as well. Those who have experienced this connection already within us and which is drawing us to each other. We call upon that energy and we acknowledge and thank it. I call upon the creator, the owner of the day, the four corners of the world, the four seasons as we move through them. Happy spring. We're finally moving into spring. We're finally really feeling the ground start to thaw out. And I took a walk today and I saw little buds, flowers of their leaves and their stems pushing out of the floor. So it's a time of new life. It's a time of new love, and new love in this connection as well. Whether you are single and you're finding this connection now, or whether you are already in a connection and maybe you've been in separation and you are coming back together, this new love is brewing in this relationship. So we acknowledge that, especially with the Aries new moon that we're feeling today at the time of me filming this. This will probably be out a little bit later than I intend. It'll probably be out by tomorrow, which is the 25th of March, I believe, where I am right now. This message is also timeless, though. Whenever you receive this message is when you are meant to receive it again. But we are calling on the energy of the new moon for those who are watching it in the present moment, of the Aries new moon to usher us forward, to guide us forward, to push us forward into our divine union, in divine timing, in divine order, to help us fulfill our destinies and the mission that we were meant to fulfill with each other in this world and in this connection. I call upon the energy of the one who stands at the crossroads, the one who opens the way for us, the one who turns around our situation for the better, the one who can turn around any situation for the better, the one who removes all negative energy within and around and without, and guides us towards our blessings, guides us towards our prosperity and abundance, the one who allows us to make a choice. Whether we choose light and or dark or shadow is up to us, but who we call on. I call on the energy of the spirit of destiny, the one who was there when we chose our destiny before we came into this marketplace, into this world, to find our partners and to carry out our destinies. Allow us to remember our destiny within this moment and receive the guidance that will guide us along our path. I call upon our angels, our ancestors that support us and guide us, our guides, any guides that you call on. We bring them into the space to allow us to receive the divine guidance, to protect us, to allow us discernment, to allow us abundance as we move towards our divine love. And anyone who you would like to call on, you can call into this reading as well. Ashe. Start though, I pulled the overall energy for the week as we move into this week following today, this new moon in Aries. What is the energy going to be throughout this week that is supporting us? What does Spirit have and want us to know? So I pulled that with my karma cards. So I'm going to pull the actions that we might want to take this week and then the outcomes. And then I'm going to pull the message, the supporting energies for the divine feminine, masculine, and union energies, and also read them with the weekly energy. I hope that makes sense. That's how I kind of use these cards. I hope you can see them. So we have Neptune, Sagittarius, and the 9th house supporting us this week. The 9th house is, or Sagittarius is the ruler of the 9th house. Neptune, you have that Pisces energy, that 12th house energy. Inspire others with your highest ideals as if it came from all there is. Inspire others with your highest ideals as if it came from all there is. Be prepared to sacrifice for the rules of the philosophies and laws involved. Be prepared to sacrifice for the rules of the philosophies and laws involved. Yielding is the only way to get it out to the world and do it in a big way. Yielding is the only way to get it out to the world and do it in a big way. And then I'm going to read your outcomes this week. The idealization of insights to understand spiritual values. The idealization of insights to understand spiritual values. Confusion regarding the wisdom of long-range thinking or travel. Confusion regarding the wisdom of long-range thinking or travel. Sacrifice resulting from the understanding of what is to be shared. sacrifice resulting from the understanding of what is to be shared. So this is the overall energy this week, Neptune, Sagittarius, and the 9th house energy. So yeah, I feel like we're, again, as I said, and honestly, a lot of the energy that I pulled today is in a complete synchronicity with the message that I pulled, the last message that I pulled. I'll have it in the link down below, about springtime and about what this season is bringing into us. But it's bringing us this time of we're still going within, we're still kind of digging up things and healing from them. And then because we understand that, or because maybe some of it gives us confusion, it's kind of steering how we move forward in certain ways. But for a lot of us, we're kind of seeing the higher picture of everything. We're seeing, especially with there's no confusing or getting around it. We are going through a pandemic right now, so especially with this, it's kind of helping us see the other end of this, see the other side of this, what we can possibly create in this new world that is being birthed, and kind of going to spirit as well, going to our intuition, to our the depths of our soul, the depths of our knowing, and knowing that there's a higher purpose for all of this. But it's kind of hard to see because it is uncertain, is like with everything that's going on right now, it's kind of confusing. So that is the overall energy, but take those messages as they resonated for you. I'm going to let you know the divine feminine energy. Virgo is supporting the divine feminine energy this week. So you have, I'll read actions first again. Inspire others with the serving of others as if it came from all there is. Inspire others with the serving of others as if it came from all there is. Be prepared to sacrifice for the details of the philosophies and laws involved. Yielding is the only way to do what you must do, and do it in a big way. So yeah, for the divine feminines, I definitely feel like you are kind of a light in this situation. You kind of see also the details of what has been going on, or this new moon has revealed to you the details of what has been going on, maybe information that you've received that has been leaked or whatever. You've kind of been revealing the truth of this. And you're kind of figuring out how to now move forward, how to also, for the divine feminine, I'm honestly seeing, Queen of Pentacles came out, it was in the divine masculine space, but you are kind of securing your bag, like trying to figure out how you're going to survive in a sense. But you're taking, like Virgo energy, you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your home space, the day-to-day reality of things, the details of what is going on. You're kind of organizing, it's very organizing energy, so you're organizing how to take the information that you've received within your meditations or your healing or whatever it is that you're going through within this new moon energy, and also share it, especially with that Sagittarius energy. That's a teacher, a student and a teacher energy. Like you're constantly learning, you're constantly then growing and evolving and then teaching what you've learned. So I'm seeing like you're trying to figure out how to share information. For some of you, it might be to the divine masculine. Maybe this is a message that you've received that you're trying to figure out how to share to the divine masculine. And others, this is how you share it like in the world. Do it in a big way. Again, this is 9th house energy, so this is about the future. Like this is future energy. This is also knowing that we are all connected energy. Again, seeing the bigger picture of all of this. Okay, I'll read your outcomes. The idealization of methods for the healing power of spiritual values. The idealization of methods for the healing power of spiritual values. Confusion regarding the analyzing of long-range thinking or travel. Confusion regarding the analyzing of long-range thinking or travel. Sacrifice resulting from the perfectionism of what is to be shared. Sacrifice resulting from the perfectionism of what is to be shared. Yeah, for some of you, like, it is kind of confusing. For some of you, you do have to sacrifice something. Maybe, again, for some of you, you have to share some information that you've received within your your healing space, your meditation space, the spiritual downloads that you've been receiving. The Divine Feminine is a High Priestess. The Divine Feminine is an Empress. Virgo is an Empress card, Empress energy, and Empress did come out on the table today. I'm pretty sure it came out for the Divine Feminist, actually. Like, she is manifestor, so she receives information and downloads, and then she's like, okay, well, how do I work this into, like, how do I manifest this, essentially? Like, how do I organize? How do I get things together? How do I heal myself in preparation for what this means in my life as well, in the bigger picture? Long range thinking or travel, like in the future. Maybe for some of you this is moving somewhere, or this is just moving in a different direction in your life, or whatever it is. Maybe it's a change in some of your spiritual values for some of you. Again, knowing that, like, we are all connected in some way. That's Divine Feminine energy. Divine Masculine energy, the third house is supporting you. So Divine Masculines, you have inspire others by making the right connections Inspire others with your highest ideals by making the right connections. Inspire others with your highest ideals by making the right connections. Be prepared to sacrifice for the rules of the idea in question. Be prepared to sacrifice for the rules of the idea in question. Yielding is the only way to get it out to the world and get your ideas going. Yielding is the only way to get it out to the world and get your ideas going. So those are your overall actions, Divine Masculines. Again, I feel like for you as well, in your spiritual space, or maybe from your feminines, but definitely from like a feminine space. So again, this is your spiritual space, your meditative space, your healing space. I feel like, again, also a message came through about the bigger picture of all of this. And now it's communicating that, finding a way to communicate that, find a way to get your ideas going. Like, start. 3 is a number of creation, like co-creation. How are you making the connections to manifest whatever you want to create in the future now? What are you creating in this new world as well? The idealization of insights to understand your ideas. The idealization of insights to understand your ideas. Confusion regarding the wisdom of short-term thinking and trips. Confusion regarding the wisdom of short-term thinking and trips. Sacrifice resulting from the understanding of who or what is around you. Sacrifice resulting from the understanding of who or what is around you. Yeah, so something is changing in the Divine Masculines space in, like, the near future. I'm seeing, like, this is something that you're creating in the near future. The Divine Feminines are kind of planning for the long term. Divine Masculines right now are planning for short term. What is the next step that I'm going to take? And the Divine Feminines are like, I'm looking at, like, years ahead. Like, I'm trying to plan for, you know? So that is the energy that's coming through. For the Divine Union this week, you have Cancer supporting you. For the Divine Union. Inspire others with your feelings as if it came from all there is. Be prepared to sacrifice for attitudes from the past about the philosophies and laws involved. Yielding is the only way to use your intuition and do it in a big way. So those are the actions for the Divine Union. The outcomes. The idealization of intuition to protect spiritual values. The idealization of intuition to protect spiritual values. Confusion regarding attitudes from the past about long-range thinking or travel. Confusion regarding attitudes from the past about long-range thinking or travel. And then sacrifice, resulting from the history of what is to be shared. Sacrifice resulting from the history of what is to be shared. So the Divine Union is very much Cancer energy. This is feminine energy again. This is moon energy. This is like home energy. This is 4th house energy. Cancer's energy. It's right before we move into the summer as well. So for some of you, like something, whatever this changes for the whatever this changes could be happening around Cancer season for some of you. But yeah, sorry, that was another message that came through. That's not for all of you. That might just be for some of you. Take what resonates, obviously. But yeah, you're very much kind of also vulnerable. Divine Union is vulnerable at this time. The Divine Masculine is in a communicative energy, and the Divine Feminine is in a manifesting energy as well, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so those are the overall energies. I'm going to get into the messages that I have on the table here. And then I also wanted to quickly pull the other energies supporting the Divine Masculine Feminine. So Divine Feminine, again, the second house is supporting you, your beliefs, your values, your resources. You have to be patient about what you want and how to get what you need. Again, she's focusing in Taurus as well. You're focusing on the bag, Divine Feminine. You're trying to manifest some coin right now. And then Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine also has Leo supporting him, as well as Libra. So for some of you, again, this could, or not again, but this could be like the Divine Masculine's actual energy. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Libra. This could be your energy, but this is the energy that they're in right now. They're Leo energy, that's solar plexus energy, that's it's not technically Emperor energy because Aries is Emperor energy, but it's a fire sign. It's a King of Wands energy kind of thing. Like you're taking action, you're confident. And then the Libra energy is that you're trying to find balance as well in your relationships. You're trying to see the beauty of being in balance as well with your partner and co-creating with your partner as well. But definitely an energy of leadership for the Divine Masculine. And for the Divine Union, you also have Mars supporting you with Scorpio. Mars is that Aries energy, and then Scorpio is, for some of you, this is karmic things that you have to deal with. Maybe some karmic things from the past, again, that you still have to heal, especially I'm seeing for the Divine Feminine, especially because you have that Virgo's energy. So for some of you, the things that you were healing in Virgo's energy, you need to continue to let go. There may still be some lingering things going on there. Okay, so for the Divine Feminine, her overall energy is a spider during the I would say the week of the new moon in Aries, the spider energy for the Divine Feminine. So what I'm seeing with this is she wants communication is what's coming through, but networking as well, again, because she's focusing on her bag. She's trying to figure out her connections, her community, how this message also came out in a previous reading as well. The first video I did on this channel, this message came out, which was what this whole coronavirus is about finding your community, finding the people who you can connect with to create abundance for yourself. So that is the energy the Divine Feminine is in right now, is what I'm feeling. She's trying to communicate with these people, or she's receiving communication from these people. This is the web, right? The internet, the World Wide Web. So the Divine Feminine is working online somehow. For some of you, it could be YouTube. For some of you, this could be blogging or Instagram or whatever it is for you, but you're kind of figuring out how to work within that system, kind of be the center, not control, but understand it so that you have control of yourself within the web as well. But yeah, you're kind of taking in your connections right now. Card number 25. So again, it's divine wisdom coming in, divine lessons coming in, as well as how to work in this energy. The bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminine is the Firebird. So this is divine hope, this is brilliance, this is magic and beauty, and knowing that you are protected by the divine as well during this time, is the Firebird's energy. This is divine protection. I hope you can see that card. Card number 35. So you have 25 and 35 as well. So this is 8. This is about cycles as well. And under that you have a Scorpion card, which is again about those karmic lessons. So I feel like the Divine Feminine is healing as well those karmic lessons, or moving through them, moving past them. And then the message to the Divine Feminine from Spirit is the Grove and obedience and the Grove is really how they came out. So I feel like Spirit is trying to tell the divine feminine, like, continue, first of all, to trust. I'm seeing with this blindfold on her face. Trust divine, trust your truth, trust in your divine union right now with this scale as well. I'm seeing like things are a little bit out of balance, but they are coming into balance. Continue to trust spirit, continue to work within the laws, the natural laws of this world that you know how to work with. As the Empress, you know how to work with these energies. Continue to work within these energies. Continue to learn and observe as well, but observe with your heart. I'm feeling get into your creativity. I'm seeing as well with this the orange dress. It's like sacral chakra energies. So for some divine feminines, you might want to heal your sacral chakra, as well for some of you, your throat chakra with that sword. And then there's also a mark on her forehead, which is telling me third eye as well. But Grove as well, like it's saying create a space as well to heal. During the time of this Aries new moon, during this week, find a place to heal, to just be with yourself, or to be, if some of you have a pet, maybe just be with your pet and just heal and release and let go. Create this healing space for yourself, like make it a ritual. I'm seeing as well. Work with the elements that you know how to work with. Work with divine guidance and truth, and know that you will receive downloads and wisdoms and messages. The bottom of the deck, I just want to show you real quick for the clarifiers that I pulled for both divine masculine and feminine, is the Ace of Swords. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like divine is trying to give you this Ace of Swords, this new idea, this new message has come through. Like I'm seeing with this Grove as well. You need to, again, go into that healing space, go into a meditative space, a quiet space, so you can co-create with spirit with that card number 3. And then 8, 9, 10, 12, that's also a 12, so that's also a 3. So you have 2 3 cards. So you're an Empress energy, divine feminine. So create, manifest, create a space for you to do so as well. And then 3 and 3 is 6, which is about balance, but like make sure it's in divine balance, divine order as well. Make sure it's an equal give and take in energy. So that's the overall energy for the divine feminine. The overall energy for the divine masculine is the ocean with life, death, and rebirth. So I feel like the masculine is going through some cycles right now. Again, they're both going through some karmic cycles that they're getting out of. One second. Bottom of the deck for divine masculine energy as well is the dandelion. Which was the energy that we got again in the message from spring. But the dandelion, persistent pursuits, like this is the energy that the divine masculine is. So right now he's in this transformation period. He's kind of healing, he's cleansing, he's going through the cycles of some things within his emotion, within his mind. He's rebirthing with this spring energy. And then persistent pursuits, like he will move forward, he will continue to persist in the things that he loves to do, the things that, again, he's in that Leo energy, right? I'm seeing like that yellow energy, sun's energy, in that divine masculine energy. So he will take action, he will continue to move forward within the things that he wants to do. Divine masculine also has the orchid, sexual energy under that as well. So I am feeling like the divine masculine is feeling that for his divine feminines, and he does want to co-create with the divine feminines as well, is what I'm seeing. There's a rare opportunity here for the divine masculines. You have blue moon as well under that. There's a rare opportunity happening with this moon. This is a rare moon that you have to help you move forward in this energy. You have flowing and evolving river under that as well. So again, I'm seeing like the divine masculine is in a healing period right now. He's going through the cycles, he's transforming. And again, masculine doesn't have to be a he, doesn't have to be a male. It's whatever resonates for you. Message from spirit for the divine masculine at this time. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. I feel this is very much that Sagittarius energy. This is you seeing the bigger picture. Track down your fears. What are you scared of in moving forward into this new world? What are your desires? What do you want to create, divine masculines? You have the horns here as well, the kind of ram's horns. This is interesting because I'm seeing the kind of stag or centaur, like with that Sagittarius energy, but I'm also seeing that ram's energy with the horns there. And there's also some Capricorn energy with the goat that is on the end of the wand. So you have 2 fire energies and an earth energy, and this is like telling me this is, first of all, this is like King of Wands energy. This is Emperor energy, really and truly, with that Aries. But this is like you moving forward, divine masculines. Those desires, those dreams that you've been having, those thoughts that are coming through that you're trying to focus your attention on, Spirit is going to help you focus your intentions, I'm seeing. Track down your fears and your desires. What are you scared of? Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Oh, and I didn't show you the bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminine's message from Spirit. Is Oath and the Warrior. So first of all, you both have Warrior, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And I feel like in this collective, like you are spiritual warriors is what I feel like. Because Divine Masculine also has Be the Light. And again, the Divine Feminine has Oath. Like you made a spiritual oath before you came here. Remember your oath. Remember what you came here to do with your Divine Masculine. Remember what you came here to fight as well. You are a warrior. You are a spiritual warrior. You co-create with Spirit. Be fearless and stand strong. And then Divine Feminine also has confidence as well under that, so that you can be successful in love. See the beauty in everything around you. Divine Feminines. Okay, Divine Masculines. Yeah, so you have Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Be fearless. Trust in Spirit. Trust that Spirit will always have your back. Will always guide you in the right direction when you follow your heart as well. I'm seeing with all this green energy for the Divine Masculine. I feel like for some of you might want to heal your heart space as well as your throat chakra with this blue energy. Or this blue on the Hunter card. And then you have the White Witch. Be the light. Be the light. Be the sun. Be Divine Masculine. Take charge forward, but in purity, in dignity, in wisdom. I'm seeing with this Owl card. This is a moth. I'm seeing like listen to your ancestors. Listen to the message of your ancestors. Look for the guidance of your ancestors as well. And then with this Pentacle, I'm seeing like this is going to help you create a solid foundation. This is like an Ace of Pentacles to me is what I'm feeling with this. Divine is giving you as well this Pentacle, like this ability to offer something and create something in your physical world. But you have to be the light. You have to also believe in Spirit and the fact that you can work with Spirit. White Witch, like I feel like Divine Masculines, you are as well in this connection. You are like you are able to work with Spirit as well. You are able to receive guidance, messages, downloads from Spirit and work with the elements of Spirit. You are the Emperor. You are the match to the Empress. You know how to co-create with Spirit. You just have to know exactly what you want to co-create, which is fine. But track it down and figure out what are you scared of and what do you want to create. Bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine's message from Spirit, you have Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Again, a lot of heart chakra energy. And again, this is message came out with the message to spring or message from spring. And then you have Druid, hold the space. Hold the space for this divine wisdom to come through. Allow yourself to be still. And then you have Sage, be devoted and committed. And you also have Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. And I feel like, again, you are a descended master. Like you came here with a purpose to fulfill. You have everything you need to co-create with Spirit. You have the knowledge, like you have the materials around, like you have everything you need. Don't live in fear. Don't miss your blessings. Divine Masculine. Okay, so I'm going to pull or read for you now the overall energies in the Divine Feminine's head, heart, and 3D space when she thinks, feels and acts towards her masculine, and then the message from Spirit kind of clarifying that and advising the Divine Feminine, and the same thing for the Divine Masculine. So in Divine Feminine's headspace, sorry, when she thinks about her Divine Masculine. So I'm just going to turn up the light just a little bit because it's getting a little bit dark outside. And I hope that wasn't too much. I hope you can still see the cards. Okay. Yeah, Page of Cups. So when the Divine Feminine thinks about her Divine Masculine, Page of Cups, she's thinking about this offer of love that she's waiting to come in. She's thinking about the message, the communication as well with this. This is Eshu, which is the god of communication in this deck. But she's kind of, like, she knows intuitively that this is coming. That there's no stopping it. Like, there's no stopping the flow of a river. And you also can't, like, swim backwards on a river. Like, it's coming to her. The message is going to flow to her. The wisdom, the love is going to flow to her. And she's kind of waiting for it, I feel like. Clarified by the Two of Pentacles. I feel like she's kind of juggling in her headspace a little bit about this offer of love. Because there's been conflict. Five of Swords. I feel like she kind of feels like a victim, but she also kind of feels like a bully as well. There was something that happened that left both of them feeling kind of unbalanced within this relationship. Like someone won and someone lost. That's a Five of Swords energy. It's like, in order for someone to win, that means someone has to lose. And it's not what either of you want. So Eight of Pentacles, I'm seeing she's still working hard. She's just going to continue to work hard on herself to make sure also that energy doesn't happen anymore. She doesn't want to feel like she has the upper hand on her masculine. She doesn't want her masculine to feel like he has the upper hand on her as well. Like, she wants an equal, a balanced relationship in communication and in the 3D as well. In the offers also that they give each other, I'm seeing as well. In the love that they give each other, and in the communication that they have together, it needs to be an equal balance. So she's working hard on herself. She's working hard on her own pentacles to help her move forward during this time. In her heart space, when she feels towards her masculine, Knight of Wands. So with this, I feel like she's ready to move forward. She's like, I want to move forward. I want to transform from my fears, right, from this negative energy into, like, we are divine union. We are also, I feel like, earth angels. We came here to serve a purpose. We came here to work together to do something. Like, I want to move towards that. Clarified by the Two of Wands. Again, this is moving forwards with initiative and courage, but this is also a choice as well. Like, you don't know which wand to choose, which way to go. I feel like the Divine Feminine definitely has a choice to make, or that she's trying to make. She's trying to juggle something in her headspace again, right? She's trying to feel like fulfilled on the inside. And when you feel fulfilled on the inside, that is what reflects on the outside. So she's trying to gather up the courage and the initiative to move forward as well in her heart space. Eight of Wands, which is like the arrows of love, but she wants to move forward within this communication. Is traditionally the Eight of Wands, like quick communication coming in. She wants to receive communication quickly, but she also wants to give communication quickly. Again, that Page of Pentacles about this offer. Maybe it was an offer that she gave, or maybe it was an offer that he gave. Whatever resonates for you. But she's like wanting to move forward. She feels also that like we need to move forward, especially with the energy of this new moon in Aries. She's like, we need to, again, make a choice on how we're moving forward as well, I'm seeing. And then in her 3D space, she has the Lovers. She knows this is a divine union. She knows this is a connection. She's just living in that right now. She's trying to live in that as much as possible. She's trying to see the light and, like, this is a perfect meeting. This is friendship. This is like best friendship. This is love at first sight. This is like she knows. And she feels it, and she's feeling it move, like she's feeling you also move together as well as these innocent beings. Vulnerable, again with that Cancer's energy, vulnerable, naked in the eyes of the creator. Co-creating with spirit. This is card number 6. Again, she wants that balance. 5 of Swords, but there has been conflict that needs to be resolved. 3 of Wands, so she's waiting. She's waiting for her ships to come in. She's kind of set out. She's put out some information. She's put out, like in her business is what I'm seeing with all this Wands energy, like in her enterprise. She's kind of put out things. She's waiting for some things to come in. But also, again, with this offer about, this offer of love, this Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups energy that she's kind of waiting on. So that she can stop fighting, I'm seeing, because it's a burden for her. She's feeling like defensive as she's waiting. And it's a burden. So she wants to release this burden, though, with that 10 of Wands. She's trying to release the burden. So that's the energy for the Divine Feminine. For the Divine... Oh, actually, let's just get Spirit's clarifiers on it right away. So for the Page of Cups in the Divine Feminine's headspace, Divine... or Spirit, Divine, says 9 of Swords with the Hierophant. Let go of this nightmare. 9 of Swords that you're feeling. It's also Gemini energy. Again, this juggling energy. Gemini is a twin. It's like these two energies that you're kind of going back and forth on. You're giving yourself nightmares. Like you're stressing yourself out. You know this is a divine connection. You know this is your union. So let go of the nightmares and just move towards your union. Like trust in divine as well is what I'm seeing. Like trust in your oath, right? That oath that you made, that promise that you made in your divine contract. You know what it is. So trust in it. In her heart space, 3 of Wands. Again, she has 3 of Wands twice. I'm saying again, be patient. This Aries energy is going to bring in your blessings with Jupiter as well. This Aries moon is going to bring in your blessings, but you have to be patient. It could be 3 days, 3 weeks, maybe 3 months for some of you. Again, this is a journey that you're on. It's going to take time. Things take time to mature and develop. And right now things are maturing and develop for future development as well. So be patient. With that, you have the 6 of Swords. You are moving into smoother waters. You are going to move into smoother waters. And remember that you can manifest this from your heart space as the Empress. And you have manifested this from the heart space as your Empress. So now you have to wait. Divine Feminines is what Divine is saying to you. In her 3D space, you have the Star. Have hope. Divine is saying, have hope, have faith that we're going to bring you your blessings, that we're going to shower down your blessings, your fortunes onto you. Aquarius energy as well. Which is like 11th house, that's freedom. That is also disassociating. Like take yourself out of the situation as well. See yourself as well. Like I'm kind of seeing like Divine Feminines, this is your energy. Remove yourself from the situation so that you can continue to fill your cup, so that you can shower down your blessings back on the situation, like the blessings that the divine is going to give to you. I'm seeing like detach a little bit and be patient and have hope that it's coming to you. Again, be patient. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Clarifying that. I feel like you, like Divine Feminines has spoke her truth. And you will receive your wish. Whatever you've been wishing for, whatever you've been trying to manifest, you will receive it. But you have to be patient. Have hope. The divine is bringing it to you. Divine Feminines. So that is your message from Spirit. Divine Masculine energy. In Divine Masculine's headspace, when he thinks about Divine Feminine, you have the Tower. A Tower moment happened in the Divine Masculine's headspace. Something, a foundation was broken. Something was shaken up. King of Cups. I feel like that affected his King of Cups energy, maybe. And so he's healing to become the King of Wands. Temperance, and King of Wands, so that he can move forward to the Divine Feminine. In the Divine Masculine's heart space, when he feels for the Divine Feminine, you have the Death card. But I feel like this is because something has changed. And something is changing in the Divine Masculine's heart space on how he feels towards his feminine. I feel like it's a death of, like, all these options. There's been so many options in the Divine Feminine's life right now. Like, he doesn't know which path to go to. He doesn't know which way to move. And Divine is saying, like, this is Divine Masculine's energy. That is changing. That is ending. The Seven of Cups energy is ending and moving on to something new. So right now, though, the Divine Masculine in his heart is in the Hermit's energy. He's trying to figure out who he is, who am I in this situation? How do I identify in this situation? And he's also healing his self-esteem, again, to become that King of Wands, from that King of Cups, from this king who is in his heart space and who's emotional and sensitive. And he needed to be in that heart space because, again, he needs to heal that Divine Feminine aspect of himself in order to move forward now as the King of Wands. And into the Emperor, which comes out for the Divine Masculine, another in message to Spirit, or in Spirit's message to the Divine Masculine. But to become this King of Wands, this action king, someone who takes action, and who channels, like, thoughts into actions, knows how to channel divine wisdom, divine messages, again, because Divine Masculine, you are also a co-creator with Spirit. You all also know how to manifest with Spirit your desires, your wishes. So you're kind of figured out what you want now, or you're trying to figure it out. So you're in this hermit space to build your strength, to be able to move forward, again, with that King of Wands energy. And the Divine Masculine's 3D space, Three of Cups. And I feel like with his Three of Cups as well, like, a few messages coming in. Counting your blessings is a message that Spirit is saying right now. Like, I feel like he's kind of looking back and seeing the things that he's grateful for as well. The Divine Masculine is grateful for. He's celebrating those things that he's grateful for as he kind of sits back and fills up his cup. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like the Divine Masculine is, like, watching the Queen of Pentacles. And it kind of makes him feel like he's missing out on something. Like, the same Three of Cups is the Three of Cups that are now turned over and you're looking at them. But behind you is the Two of Cups. Behind you is your bliss. Behind you is your love. Yes, this feeling of lack, that you lost something. It's changed. Where did my other cards go? Is that the last one? No, there was... Oh, okay, there they are. Sorry. Like, you feel like you've lost something. You feel like you're at a lack for something. When you look at your Queen of Pentacles, for some masculines, I feel like maybe they feel like they're inadequate for the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the Empress energy in the Minor Arcana. Like, you're looking at your Queen of Pentacles and you're like, wow, like, she's a manifestor. I don't know if I'm Two of Cups, if I'm her equal, if I'm her match, if I'm the Emperor, match to the Empress, who comes out in the Divine Feminine space, who is the Queen of Pentacles. But you are. And you know also that you have to have a more equal give and take in the relationship. Again, you are equals, right? Divine Feminine is a 3. Divine Masculine is a 4. The Divine Masculine is the one who brings stability to the situation. So whatever the Divine Feminine is co-creating with Spirit, Divine Masculine is the one who brings stability to it, who grounds it, who helps to ground it. So you're finding, like, you're trying to figure out how to equal out that balance again. Is what I'm saying, to co-create with your Divine Feminine. And then guidance messages from Spirit for the Divine Masculine, for his headspace. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So what I'm seeing with this is Spirit is saying, kind of focus on your pentacles, focus on what you're creating, focus on the abundance that you've created for yourself as well. This is kind of, again, they kind of have to they're both healing, so they both need time for themselves right now. They both need to focus on themselves right now. So I feel like divine is saying focus on yourself, focus on your pentacles, on finding stability as well, right? 4 of Pentacles, but don't let it stop also this message that you have to give, and the divine wisdom that's coming through. That, like, this is a quick energy. This is quick manifestation, quick thoughts, quick words, like rushing forward. It's a little bit impulsive energy, but just make sure it's coming from your heart when it comes. But it's like, focus on your pentacles right now. In your head space, in your heart space, divine masculines, you are the emperor. Spirit is saying you are the emperor. Aries. Emperor twice for the divine masculines. Move towards the completion of this karmic cycle and into your divine union. They both have the Lovers in their space. They both know that this is a divine union. They both know that this is destined. They both know that they are made to co-create with Spirit as well. So in your heart space, divine masculine, Spirit is saying move towards your union. Justice. Libra energy. With this, I kind of feel like there's something about, there's going to be a full moon in Libra in April. And I kind of feel like, because I said it also in the message, also I didn't share the bottom of the decks with you. I'll do that in a second. In the message that I gave in my other reading, I kind of said that I felt like this moon for a lot of people was going to be a healing moon. It was going to carry more of the full moon that we had before, the Virgo full moon. This is definitely for the divine feminines, but I also feel like this is kind of for the divine masculines as well. Because, again, you're both, like, divine masculine is in this life, death, and rebirth energy, where they're trying to figure out and let go of their fear so that they can, like, actually focus on their desires, on what they want to create, what they want to build. So I feel like this moon, this new moon in Aries, is helping them finally, like, release that karmic energy that they've been going through. And after that, you're going to get the clarity on what you want to actually manifest in this new world that we're entering into. And I feel like by the time of the Libra full moon, you will be able to you will have clear vision of exactly what it is you want to manifest. I feel like also because the progression of this coronavirus that is happening is going to make things a little bit more clear. Again, more information is going to be coming out. Healing information is going to be coming out as well. And that was in the divine masculine space, so that is also in the outside world, right? That is that duality. I feel like, again, as I said before, there's going to be some cure, something that is going to come out and help the situation in some way. I feel like we're going to deal with this for a while, possibly for some months, but I do feel like something is going to come out to help start to slow it down or something. But yeah, by the Libra full moon, but this is justice. Again, this is also coming into balance, right? You both have this justice, obedience, balance card in your space of divine masculine and divine feminine, both from Spirit, is saying, like, you need to balance out this connection, this marriage as well, I'm seeing, so that you can celebrate it. Page of Swords, I feel like you're observing it right now, though. And I'm seeing, like, also continue to observe also this new beginning where you will receive your 10 of Pentacles, your financial bliss, your material bliss and abundance and wealth and prosperity, divine masculines. Continue to focus on how to create this new beginning in this space as well. I'm seeing that's how also you will be able to bring justice into this marriage, into this relationship. So continue to observe that and receive the downloads and messages from Spirit within that. Okay, really quickly before I close out, bottom of the deck, and I'm just going to pull a few because they're here for the messages from Spirit. You have the Hermit's energy, Virgo's energy. So again, it's saying, like, both of you need to focus on yourself right now. Virgo energy, again, like, you're healing. You need to heal. You need to figure out who you are. You need to continue to tend to yourself, your self-esteem, your self-identity. What is it that you want to create? You're working on yourself with that 9, so that you can get to the 10, so that you can complete the cycle and step into this new space. High Priestess energy, the moon is helping you do this. High priestess, you're again receiving divine wisdom, divine downloads. Divine feminine is a high priestess. The divine feminine is Hierophant. Hierophant did come out in the divine feminine space when she's thinking of her divine masculine. She knows that this is a connection. They are the emperor and the empress, and they're also they're the high priestess and the Hierophant, which are also a match. There are people who know how to connect to spirit and to receive the wisdoms, the downloads, the information, the knowledge from spirit, to share it with the world. That is what you came here to do as the divine union. But right now, you need to figure out who you are in this new world. What does that actually mean for you individually, so that then you can come together. With that card number 2, 6 of Wands, you will be successful. I'm seeing continue to receive the wisdoms, the downloads that spirit is giving with this bird, this raven, from your ancestors as well. Especially I'm seeing with the raven. Receive your ancestral guidance. For some of you, it will, like, especially for the divine feminines, you are in your high priestess energy. But 9 of Cups is going to be your wishes. It's going to bring your emotional bliss. Pisces checking into the building. And then the bottom of the deck energy. Oops. For the divine union, or sorry, for the divine masculine and feminine energies, overall energies, head, heart, and 3D space is the star, which again came out for the divine feminine. So again, and we also have the King of Wands, which came out for the divine masculine. You also have the 2 of Pentacles, which in this deck is about playfulness, and you also have the 2 of Wands. And then you have the 7 of Pentacles again. It's like, but be patient. Be patient. But yeah, like, stay hopeful, remain positive, like, trust in spirit to guide you through, trust them to show you the way, to take action and make a decision on how you're going to move forward within this union. But I'm also seeing, like, be playful during the meantime, flirt, I'm seeing. So that is the message for the divine union. I hope you enjoyed that message. I hope it made sense to you. Let me know if it resonates. Sorry, it kind of got dark. I hope you could still see the cards and the messages. But hopefully I can fix that in my editing and stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that message. Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me on my channel, especially during this time. I would really appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Thank you for coming to my channel and receiving this message. If you're still here, thank you. And I will see you in my next video. I'm very excited. I hope you're excited too. I have something new that I'm kind of doing for this channel that I'm excited to start. So we're going to see how that goes closer to the end of this week. But I hope you have an incredible new moon in Aries. I hope that you have a happy healing as well. I hope that you can continue to come together in divine balance, in divine order, in this new world. I wish so much love on this divine union. We know we are destined. You know you're destined. If you are confused also at all, like if you are unsure whether this is, I wouldn't say at all, because honestly, you are also human and everyone has their doubts and their confusions, but like there's something deep within you that knows that this union is meant for you. And I'm also kind of seeing that as well. There was a devil card under all those cards. I feel like there are negative energies right now that are trying to pull you apart because they know the power of your connection. They know that you have the power to also make a huge change in the world as we know it, as we move forward within your divine union. Like when you two come together and actually co-create together, you can make incredible huge changes that again are like you're building something that is going to last for generations. 10 of Pentacles. So there are negative energies that are trying to pull you away from each other, but continue to fight. You both have the warrior card. You both know that this is a contract that you made in heaven, in Orun, in the other world, at home, where we're actually from as spiritual beings, living out our human experiences. Yeah, sorry, that was a message that just wanted to come through, but I hope that resonated as well. I hope that made sense. I hope you have an incredible week. I will see you in my next video. Peace.